Hello, you guys. Um, this story, I saw this last Monday, and I didn't see any responses to it. So I looked throughout the week to um, get some responses to this video about the lady. She just had her baby. She cut all her friends off, and her friends, they want to come talk to her. And I think that's really sweet because nobody has friends that would check up on them. And why can't we normalize something like this instead of fighting toxicity and things like this? They really love their friend. And I know this lady, well, they say she has, I guess, a mental issue, but I hope she sees that these are really her friends, truly her friends, because it seems like nobody, not even her family members, checked up on her or anything like that. And, I don't agree with, in the middle of the night when, the neighbors are sleeping, but maybe tell me what you guys think below about this. So we're about to get into the reactions, but hell, what do I know? I'm just a talking head.
Somebody to talk to, girl. Girl, you have to be hiding from the same thing. I'm your girl, you my girl, we your girl. Don't you know that we love you? Girl, you have to be hiding. Don't be so sexy. I'm your girl, you my girl, we your girls. Don't you know that we love you? Got you, girl, with you here.
So did anybody see the video of the young ladies who pulled up to their best friend's house? It was like in the middle of the night, and they pulled up singing Destiny's Child Girl really loud. Mind you, their best friend was in the house with the lights off. She had just had a baby a week ago, and she peeks out the window of her bedroom and doesn't come out the door. And they were singing Girl, and they were like, just come out and talk to us. So after that, one of the friends gets out the car, decides to stand on the trunk of the car and asked one of the girls below to give her something to throw at the bedroom window. And she grabs like a pencil and she throws it at the bedroom window, and the girl still doesn't come out. So meanwhile, they manage to get in the house somehow, some way. They go to her bedroom door, they knock on the door, and they realize she's locked herself in the bedroom. So then they go downstairs, back downstairs, navigate into the kitchen. They try to find something to open the door with, and they manage to come across like a steak knife. So they go back upstairs to try to open the door, and the girl opens the door and she says, with her baby in her hand, y'all are doing too much. Why are you here? And they were like, well, we just want to know why you blocked us, and we want to know if you're okay. So instead of answering the question, she goes into her closet and locks herself in the closet. And they managed to try to get the closet open to check on her. The whole reason why they did this is because earlier, maybe in the day or in the week, they had concerns about her mental health, being that she just had a baby a week ago. She blocked them. She ignored their calls. Instead of them saying, well, we're going to write her off. We're not going to talk to her. We don't know what she's going through, but we ain't got nothing to do with it. They got in the car and collectively drove to her house, saying Destiny's Child Girl really loud. And even especially the part where they say, girl, don't you know that we love you? And they made their way to her house to check on her because of her mental health. That's what they did. Then in another video, they put in the comments and said that she's doing okay, she's doing better. But if we have to come to her house every day to make sure she cleans up, to make sure she's eaten, to make sure her house is straight, to make sure she's straight, that's what we will do because we're her friends. You are not her friends. You're her angels. God sent that girl angels, and that's what you all are. And I hope you know that.
Somebody to talk to, girl. Girl, you don't have to be hiding. The same thing hurts you. I'm your girl. You my girl. We your I'm your girl, you my girl, we your girls. Don't you know that we love you? Got you, girl, we're so here.
Baby, those women who pulled up at that woman's house who was a week postpartum singing Girl by Destiny's Child because she had blocked them and wasn't talking to them. And so they pulled up determined to get in the house. Those people are not her friends. They're not her friends. They are her sisters. They are her family. Blood does not make you family, right? To watch these videos of these friend groups, this friend group pull up on their girlfriend who just had a baby a week ago and is isolating, shutting down. She probably is struggling with postpartum depression. They weren't going. Oh, baby, you can't block us and get rid of us. We're on the way. And because they were harassing her, she threatened to call the police, and they said, we don't care, call them. But we're coming in here today to look at you and make sure you're good and make sure that you feel loved. And some of us need that. Some of us have to be forced to allow others to care for us and love us. Some of us use isolation as a defense mechanism because we're hurting, so we push everybody away. People who don't really love you or they don't really understand you, they'll take that as a personal slight. Well, she don't want to talk to me, that's fine. But we need to understand that sometimes people are isolating because they don't know how to tell you they're hurting. They don't know how to admit that they're struggling. Remember, struggle is weakness. Crying is weakness. And some people struggle with being weak. It's a fear for some people. So they're isolating to save themselves. And real friends don't care nothing about you calling the police or you not answering the phone or you blocking. We don't even care about you cussing us out. We're on the way. You tell me you need space? Good. Where do we need space? Because I'm coming to get into space with you. Sometimes that is what pulls people out of life-ending thoughts. Sometimes that is what helps people make it through the toughest time of their life. I love seeing these videos. My friend group is like that friend group. Well, at least my best friend Emma, for sure, is not taking no for an answer. If she don't feel in her spirit that I'm good, she's pulling up. And honestly, a lot of times I need her to, right? If you have that type of girl group, if you've got those type of friends, tag them in this video so they'll know how important they are to you. I love to see it, and I want to see more of it.
And I'm gonna make this quick. I'm back with my money. But I don't know if y'all saw the video where the girl was going through postpartum and she kind of blocked her other friends out and like didn't want to talk to them or, you know, whatever the case might have been. And they were so determined to get it into her. And they was outside of her house playing Destiny Child Girl. And went through the extreme measures to get in the house and get into her, to check on her mental health. Like, that was just super dope. Super dope. At that point, they're not even your friends. For real, for real. Them your sisters. Them your sisters.
So, did y'all see, and excuse my bonnet, I do not be making videos with this song. But anyway, it's almost time for me to go to bed. But did y'all see the video regarding the girls who went over to the other girl house because she was acting weird? She had just had a baby. But this is why I say postpartum depression and postpartum psychosis is not spoken about enough. It's not talked about enough because those girls went to her house in the middle of the night and she peeked out her window and everything, and they got something, try to throw at the window, and they managed to get in the house or whatever. They go to her bedroom because she was locked in her bedroom, so they got something to get into her bedroom, and the girl was standing there, and she like, why are y'all here, you know? And then went and locked herself in a closet with her baby, and they ended up getting in there too. But like, it's it's not talked about enough. It's not talked about enough. I'm already introverted, right? Um, I talk to people and everything, and I have my friends, but I like staying to myself. I already like the house. So when I was going through postpartum depression, you know, I I I wanted to, like, if I got in those spells where I got real sad, I just wanted to be by myself. No, I didn't go through the spells where I wanted to hurt myself or hurt my baby or anything. I was just really sad and I wanted to isolate myself, you know. But yeah, like postpartum is real. Postpartum is real, and I just thank God that those girls went to her house because, you know, yeah.
Sorry about the lighting. I'm about to go into the gym. But did you guys see the video with the girls? Their friend just had a baby, and I guess she wasn't answering their phone calls, and she didn't really want to talk. So they rolled up to her house, and they were singing Destiny's Child because she hasn't been reaching out. So they were singing about how much they love her and everything. And so she opened up the window, and then she closed the window, and she wouldn't come out, and she wouldn't talk to them. So finally, they get into the house, and she wouldn't open the door. She wouldn't come out and talk to them. So finally, they got a snake knife. They broke into the door. So at first, she was like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. And she was trying to hide from them. And then finally, they were explaining to her how much they love her and how important she is to them. And they sat there and they cried it out, and she listened. She didn't really want to talk, and that was fine with them. They were just telling her how much they love her and that they're always going to be there for her. And those are the kind of friends that everybody really does need in their lives. The poster's name is K-Brad. I highly recommend watching those videos. It's a series of 3 videos. It is the sweetest thing. Those are friends. Those are more than friends. Those are sisters. That's your family for life. Those are the people that everybody needs. They ended the video. They're like, we told her that we will do this every day if we need to. That's the kind of care and compassion that people need when you had a baby. Like, you're on an emotional roller coaster. There's so much stuff going on. People tend to isolate. A lot of people lose friends because other people that don't have friends or have friends that have kids, so we don't always understand that and know what they're going through. So it was a really, really nice video. Highly recommend it. It should pop up in the search bar down there automatically in a little while, so you can probably hit it from there. If not, like I said, the original poster is K-Brats. Cute video. Those girls, that's family. That's not even a friendship anymore. That's family. Highly recommend.
I think it's so dope that the young lady's friends pulled up on her the way that I would do for my friends. Have I had that done for me? Not many times, but I've had, my cousin has done that for me. I think it's just so beautiful. Like, postpartum is not a joke. A lot of people think, oh, you had the baby, it's over and done with. Like, postpartum takes years sometimes. It don't just be like, oh, the baby came, everything is all good, oh, everything is all great. Sometimes it messes up your mental for so long. And like, a lot of times you be silent about it. I know I was silent. I know this time around, my baby girl, like, I was very silent about it because I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want anybody to look at me certain types of ways. And it's really sad that we live in a world where we gotta, like, hide how we really feel because we don't want to get judged. Like, you're supposed to be able to just express how you feel. And these doctors, they be like, oh, let us know if you feel this type of way. As soon as you tell them, oh, they 302 and you, they putting your kids in DHS. Don't nobody got CPS. Don't nobody got time for that. We need help. If I reach out to you for help, help me. Help me and mine. You know what I mean? So I'm just so grateful that she had that support that pulled up. Because, sis, if I knew you, I'd have pulled up too. If I knew you, I would have pulled up too. I'd have climbed through the window because I'm Jamaican like that. You know, I used to climb trees, walls, all that shit, fences, whatever. I'd have pulled up. Like, anyway, as I was saying, what's going on? Where my baby at? Like, we just really got to be each other's support. I love it. Just big energy. I love it. Love to all of y'all.